So 2 years ago I was chasing a specific public land buck. I had him finally at 30 yards. I got my shot and he actually ran closer. So then after he ran closer, I actually had my quiver around the back of the tree, and I was reaching for an arrow and fumbling for it, and he caught me fumbling for it. I think I made a little bit of noise, and he took off further. It made the track job kind of rough, but at that point I decided I needed something that was going to put some extra arrows in a spot where I could reach for them without all the commotion. What we came up with to solve the problem is something that we call the SPARROW, or the spare arrow. What it is it's a little clamp. It slides right onto the side of the stand wherever you want it. There's 8 holes in it, and the idea behind the 8 holes is everybody's different. So you can slide it on, you can mount your quiver this way, you can mount it straight up and down, you can mount it at an angle, you can put it on the front of the stand, the back of the stand, wherever you want it. Clamps onto really anything within those certain dimensions that it requires. Now what comes with every one of them, so you're going to get 2 set screws that are 3/8 inch long and 2 set screws that are 1/4 inch long. 2 of them you're obviously not going to use. It really depends upon the thickness of the stand. Like some of your older alphas are really thin right here, so you need the longer set screws. And some of them are real thick right here, so you just use the shorter set screws. But the way that it works is you pick precisely where you want it on your stand. If you want it back here, right here, and then you lock it down. One of the places that I like the best is right on the front of the stand because it shifts your arrows and keeps them out of the way, not back by the tree where your leg might hit it. So what's good to have is you want to have, depending upon what holes you're going to use, you don't want to put the set screws in whichever holes you're going to use. Put them in different holes, have one high and one low, because you can torque them down and manipulate the angle a little bit. Once you have it set on there, there's a lot of different quiver brackets on the market. You got to have the one that has the standard distance between that you'd have on your typical bow. It mounts right, usually they mount right over the top of the sight, but then you just tighten it down at whatever angle you want. And then you have it set and you can put it right where you need it. So what's convenient about it, once you're in the stand, you take your shot, and then if you need that second arrow, it's as easy as just reaching down. You don't have to look at it. You can just reach down, grab the extra arrow, and snap it on. The way that I like to do it, the actual arrow that I have on my bow while I'm hunting is the bottom one, because that's going to be the hardest one to pull out of the quiver. So that one's nocked, ready, loaded. Shoot that arrow, maybe you need a second shot, and that's where it's really easy to just reach down, grab this one, snap it on, and you're ready to shoot. You're not fumbling around behind you trying to grab an arrow off the, sometimes I used to tie them onto this and you'd have to fumble to grab them. Makes it a lot easier.
He's hard already.
Holy cow. Look at that.
Oh yeah.